my lovies. I am your sweet Danny J, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Sweet Danny J Show. Today, well, first of all, because it's October, we want to take a moment to appreciate the survivors and to acknowledge those who have passed on suffering from breast cancer. It's amazing how something begins as an illness, and now it's an issue that affects someone all over the nation. At least one of us knows someone who was affected by breast cancer. So we want to appreciate those who are still fighting and tell you that we are fighting with you. And for those who have gone on, we're going to look for a cure for those who will begin the fight later on. So, but now we are going to, with that in mind, we're going to focus today on massage therapy and reflexology. Now, this is an art that has been underappreciated for decades, years, generations. It has gone overlooked, it has been picked at, it has been taken for granted, all of these things, but there's healing through our hands. And we're gonna find out about those healing hands when your sweet Danny J returns.
Hello, I'm Joe Weeks.
And I'm Joya Davis.
Let's face it, no one goes to an attorney because things are going great. You come to us because you need help.
You need someone who will listen, someone who will understand.
Whether you've been injured in a car wreck or arrested for DUI.
Facing a divorce or considering adoption.
Here at the law offices of Joe Weeks and Joya Davis, we feel it's important to meet with you to help you find a solution.
To put your mind at ease.
We're here for you. Call us at 404-296-1444.
We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you so much. We are talking about massage therapy and healing in our hands. We're taking the holistic approach to modern medicine. And today, my guest is none other than the Denese Rodgers. Now, she is a certified massage therapist. She's sort of like a doctor, y'all, because she has made people heal. Ooh, they walked out feeling new. I have. Earlier today, she gave me a sample. Anyways, Denese, Denese, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Now, tell us a little bit. Now, this, everybody thinks that they can go and come here, let me rub your back.
Right.
But there's more to it than that.
Very
Give
much.
us a little bit more of what you have to go through to become a massage therapist.
I am very, very, very much not a doctor. But in order to become a massage therapist in the state of Georgia, you have to go through a certified program through a school, and then you have to go through a licensing procedure through the state of Georgia. So I am a certified, licensed massage therapist in the state of Georgia, and because I belong to the American Massage Therapist Association, I am also insured.
Woo! It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal, people.
It's a big deal. Now, insurance is like bonded and stuff like that.
It is. I cannot say enough nice things about the American Massage Therapist Association because they do help us to continue our licensure. We have to do 24 hours of continuing education every 2 years and be relicensed through the state of Georgia to maintain that level of professionalism.
Now, I know I speak to beauticians who get tired of the front step hair braiders, you know, that just sit between the legs and braid. Mm-hmm. So how does it make you feel, or what is your approach when someone says, oh, I rub my mama's neck all the time and she feels better? I mean, how does that make you feel, or what is it?
You rub your mama's neck all the time, but she's not getting well. I can fix it. Because
it's a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. She's been here for
I've had 750 hours of training, and I do continuing education every day because I care about the fact that you might not ever need me again. I want you to not ever need me again. I want the work that I do on you today to last for a lifetime.
Now, how often does one need to go get massage therapy treatment?
It's truly subjective. It really is according to the individual. Because some people can do just fine. You know, we come in for a vacation, yeah, I'm gonna get me a massage. That may be fine. But we've also got people that have a lot of continuing issues like cancer, like fibromyalgia, like sciatica, and they're gonna need more treatment. But we don't have some magic little list that says, oh, you got sciatica, you need treatment every 4 weeks. We rely on the consciousness of our customers to say, I know when I need help.
You know, there's a saying in medical terminology or just the medical field that says, listen to your patient, doctor, they're telling you the diagnosis. And so it's sort of like that, listen to your body, it's telling you what it needs.
Yeah.
So when we come to you, what do we expect what is it like to come to a certified, licensed, I'm gonna make that clear, certified
and
licensed massage therapist?
Well, what you're going to get is the best we have to give you. We're talking about an evolving science, because we're learning more every day based on the feedback from our clients. We're learning more every day based on the science of this practice. So what we are learning is based on your experiences, because we turn around and feed it back to the American Massage Therapy Association. Today in our audience, we have the Vice President of the National American Massage Therapy Association. Joan Nichols was one of my teachers in my classes, and what she taught us was to listen to our clients. So we adapt our practice to what our clients need. You know, nowadays when I go to Walmart, it's a whole new experience. I don't just see this, that, and the other. I see somebody who I go, oh, your hip hurts. Oh, your neck hurts. You know, that texting, oh my God, y'all. Your ear hole is supposed to line up with your shoulder. For every inch forward, it adds 10 pounds to your head. So if you're texting, we got 60 extra pounds on your head.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I don't need my head to get any bigger. So, when we come back, Denise is going to give some examples of the massage techniques that she uses. And remember to look us up on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We're out there, y'all. We're looking for you as you look for us when your Sweet Danny J returns. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking with us. We are talking about massage therapy and healings through the stroke of a hand. Now, we're standing. Y'all notice? You're not having a stroke, I promise you. We are actually standing. And Denise is going to give us some massage techniques. And so we want to have a very special member of our audience to come up right now and be our special guest. And Bishop Paul L. Fortson of the Paradise Church of God in Christ in Forest Park. Hey, Bishop!
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Denise, you tell them what to do because I have them on the floor.
Yes, sir. If you would, please position yourself across the chair.
Ma'am.
Put your knees in here and pull your feet up.
Okay.
Place your face in here.
Now, what is this called? This study?
This is just a massage chair.
Okay.
And what I want him to do is take a very deep breath into his tummy and breathe out.
You hear everybody in the audience taking deep breaths.
Everybody else. Because what happens is, you know, we learn to breathe through our chest, but as babies, we breathe into our tummies. If you ever look at a baby breathe, they breathe into their tummy. That's where you get all of the air back into your spine.
Now, what type of massage treatments or therapies are there? We all know Swedish.
Sure.
And we know deep tissue. Now, what is deep tissue? Because is that the one that releases the toxins?
Deep tissue is actually a misnomer, because what people think of as deep tissue can often be mistaken for deep pressure.
I think Bishop's snoring.
That's okay. That's okay. That's what I'm working on. Deep tissue and deep pressure are two different things. Deep pressure is when you actually go in on somebody pretty hard. Get in on there. Oh yeah.
I can't. Now, what do you tell? Now, you can tell a lot by the touch. What
Sure.
can you tell about Bishop?
I can tell he spends too much time on the computer.
Is that him?
Uh-huh.
How can you tell that?
Because his rhomboids and his trapezoids
We're going to health class, y'all.
are super tight. And he's also right-handed.
Bishop, are you right-handed?
Yes, ma'am.
Bishop, do you spend a lot of time on the computer?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, one of the things that we have is that there's a misconception that when you leave, when you come to, they're disrespected all the time. When you come there, you're going to leave with a happy ending. And when you go to a doctor, a physician, a therapist, a counselor, lay on their couch, you don't ask them for a happy ending.
No.
So why would you dare disrespect someone who's trying to heal you? So I just wanted to put that out there so we can go ahead and bring a stop to that. And we can go ahead and respect this art because we all feel better when we leave. So she got a knee up in his back. Now, Denise, what are you doing?
I am actually working a muscle called the quadratus lumborum. It's a magnificent muscle that connects from your 12th rib to your hip. And it's like a big old spider web right there. And when it hurts when you walk.
Oh, so you
And
can
when
tell
it
a lot
feels-
about the,
And when it feels better,
I can't.
it loosens,
You know, we're doing, there's a lot of dead space, everyone, but I
It
am
loosens up like
absolutely
that.
amazed at this technique. One, because my mom herself, she was doing a lot of things and she started going to get treatment, and I call it treatment, at a massage therapist. And, you know, she's lighter, she feels better, and her illnesses don't last as long. When she leaves, she sleeps better that night. And so I'm looking at her and it looks like she's beating them up. It really does.
Well,
But
I can tell you why. It's because when we work with a client, we restore them to a state of homeostasis. Homeostasis is where your body gets back to its natural healing ability. It's where your body gets back in natural balance. And when we work with you as a client, we work in a quiet, happy, peaceful environment that's very quiet. And often we will match our breathing to your breathing. It's a technique called entrainment. And what we're trying to do is get your body back to that natural healing state so that your body can do its own natural healing.
now she's a little tiny little thing. Y'all see this? Come here, baby. Let me show them that. Look at that. She's a little tiny little thing. All of that power from just this little tiny little thing, powerhouse.
But see, I also don't want to lose my contact with my client
Oh, that is so cool.
because
He's
it's very much a spiritual thing also, because what we're doing is we're connecting our energy to your energy. And anytime that we're working with you, we want to have our hands on you so that you feel that magnificent pull, so that you feel that magnificent energy that flows from us and to you, because it's a partnership. We're partners in wellness.
Oh, partners in wellness. Okay, now we're going to let him find a way to get up from this chair. And we're going to talk about reflexology, what your body can tell you about your inside, what's going on the inside of you. When your sweet Danny J returns. you so much for sticking with us. Now, you guys remember, tweet, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We don't MySpace anymore. That tells my age, doesn't it?
Right.
Okay, I'm sitting here with Ms. Denese Rodgers. She is a licensed massage therapist and a member of the American Massage Therapy Association. I got all of that on the first try. So, Ms. Denese, now tell me a little bit.
No.
Okay.
We don't cross our legs. Crossing legs is about one of the worst things that women can do because it presses your sciatic nerve. It's a no-no. It's one of the reasons we all have back pain, as well as the reason that we all wear hooker shoes and have back pain. Because although hooker shoes are fabulous, they're really
Jessica
bad
Simpson.
for your back. So I'm just saying. I have on gold tennis shoes.
We look good, but we in pain, y'all.
We look good, but we in pain.
Okay, now, one of the things that we learn coming up, we learn about the yin and the yang. Now,
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang. Mm-hmm. Yin. Well, we have yin yang twins,
Right.
so it's pronounced it yang. So, but yin yang, it deals with the aura of your body and the energy that your body gives off.
Right.
And you work with that in reflexology, is that correct?
I do.
Okay, now tell us about that. I gave that's all, I gave the extent of my knowledge of it. So you tell us more about it.
There is a balance in the universe. The black and the white and the dark.
We're balanced on stage.
We are. We're balanced on stage. And if you guys ever look up the cool symbol, you know, the one that's got the black and the white, it has yin and yang. The yin is the female, the yang is the male. One is the darkness, one is the light. But, you know, you can't exist without both. It's a homeostasis, it's a balance.
We're balanced again.
And the whole idea behind reflexology is achieving that balance. You look at the 14 meridians that are vertical. You look at the zones, which are horizontal. And what you're trying to do is achieve that universal balance between the two. And with reflexology, in your hands, in your face, in your feet, all of the zones, all of the meridians in your body are equally reflected. You know, it feels so good when somebody works on your feet. Well, that's because they're accessing every other part of your body.
Oh my gosh.
All the way from your head to your feet.
That's why your feet can't be neglected.
That's why your feet can't be neglected. That's because when you say, oh, my feet can't stand this anymore. Well, they can't because your body's tired. It's a reflexology. It's a reflection of what's going on with the rest of you.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Backstage, you were telling me my santras, or whatever it's called.
Chakras.
Chakras. It sounds like okra, so that's how I remember it. Chakras.
Honey, I'm all about okra. I'm all
Now,
about some okra.
tell me, what can you point them out?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. These are your chakras, y'all.
Now, the chakras are exceptionally cool, and I need you to stand up for this one.
Okay, you want me to take my shoes off and be shorter?
Well, only so I can reach your head.
Okay, we'll be shorter.
Okay. So, with the chakras, there are 7 major chakras in your body, and what they are is they are energy centers that you channel your personal energy through. The first one you have is your crown chakra, and your crown chakra is where your personal faith enters. The next one that you have is your third eye chakra, which is governed by your intuition. The next one that you have is across your throat. And your throat chakra governs your ability to communicate with the public, with the world. The next one is your heart chakra. And your heart chakra governs your relationships with other people. It's your love, it's your fear. The next chakra that you have is your solar plexus chakra, that is your relationship to the external world and how you govern with the external world.
So like your umbilical cord area.
A little higher,
Okay.
about 2 inches higher than your belly button. And then the next one that you have is your sacral chakra, which is your personal relationship with your husband, with your personal relationship, your sexual relationship. And then the last one that you have is Multara. It's your relationship with the earth. It's your relationship with who you actually are. So if you're doing a personal prayer based on your chakras, you begin with, I am. I love, or I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I understand.
Oh, let's do that together, everybody. I want to try that. Okay, tell me. Because this is a great prayer. You should begin every day with some kind of prayer.
And all of this can tie directly to God.
Oh. That's what
I
tell
do.
mine. I do.
Or I am.
I am.
I am.
I feel.
I feel.
I feel.
I do.
I do.
I love.
I love.
I speak.
I speak.
I see.
I see.
I understand.
I understand. You know what? It's amazing because when my pastor prays, every now and then he'll talk about the ground that you walk on, and then he'll put it here so you'll understand.
It flows all the way through.
It is amazing. People, you try to get out of church, but there is no escaping. You have to be in tune with the spirit world in order to be in tune with your spirit you. We're going to give an example of reflexology with my special guest, Denise, when your sweet Danny J returns. I love that speaker card. Thank you for that. We are back. And for those who know me, I need a sedative or something. I'm up here with a naked foot. But what she is doing is, if you hear him breathing, he's not snoring. What is he doing?
He is doing breathing. Typically, we only breathe through our chest. But if you remember, babies breathe through their tummies. And if you breathe all your breath into your tummy, and then breathe out, you're filling your spine and your thoracic cavity with oxygen, which is what your body needs. And it's
she
what
loves
he
what she
needs to
does.
relax to be on TV.
Now, this is Elder Shannon Platts, and he has agreed to let his foot be on a knee on camera. So his foot is making a television debut. And she is doing reflexology. Now tell us, point to some of the areas of the inner body that you're working on as you massage his outer soul.
Certainly. The bottom of your foot reflects your physiology. Up here, your sinuses. Let's see, this is his right foot.
Yes.
Up here is his sinuses, and it's almost an exact replica. Across here is his shoulders, then we have his intestines.
Can you feel that she's doing?
Because it's on the right-hand side, he's also got his liver in this area. If it was his left foot, it would be his heart. Then down across here, we have the intestines. And what we do with reflexology is it's very, very soft pressure. You know, everybody thinks it's something major, but it's really gentle. It's small thumb rolls that you begin with the feet. And you have the client continue the soft breathing.
Inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and I can't keep my eye off this foot. So,
You
but what we
can't,
got,
because it's fascinating.
it is fascinating. Now, what does it feel like that when she touches your shoulders? Can you feel that, or?
He can't feel a specific thing. What he feels is a general ease. What he feels is a general peace.
It is amazing how foot rubbing is one of the most. Now, I remember, it took a long time for me to be able to touch people's feet. And now I finally got around to be able to touch my mom's foot and my son's. So I'm so excited, but like I have a friend who she was in pain, and I was able to touch her feet, and I'd say touch it, I mean rub her feet, let me put it that way. I wasn't generally massaging, but the biggest deal is
Look at how gentle that is.
I see a foot.
There's not a hateful pressure. There's not It's not causing him any pain.
Now, I remember my mom, she was having issues with her kidneys, and you rubbed her foot?
Yes.
Now, how did you, what went on with that? Like, how do you do that?
There is one pressure point on the bottom of your feet, and it actually is specifically for the kidneys, and it is right here.
That is amazing. Well, we are going to, when we come back, we're going to have a performance by the Jessie herself. And she's going to premiere her debut single when she comes back. And we are going to let Elder Platts finish getting his foot rubbed and all of that and more when your Sweet Danny J returns. Now we are all relaxed. Are y'all relaxed? I want to thank so much for Denise for being our special guest today on the Sweet Danny J Show. Now, our next performance, our next special guest is a little bitty tiny powerhouse of a thing. She wants her inner light. She wants to let her light so shine to the world, and so that they can see the light amongst themselves. Now, this is Jessie. Connect with Jessie. Find her on Facebook. Support her. And she's our next guest performing her hit single, Greater. Please help me welcome Jessie.
The Word of God declares that without a vision, the people do perish. So it's important that you have a vision tonight. Hallelujah. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Dear Mrs. Future Me, look at you now. You grew up to be. Yes, even your last name has changed. And now he's a handsome thing. All your children are swell, exceptionally brilliant. Do you remember when you used to be so insecure about me? Never looked in a mirror, never felt you were clever, never thought you'd ever be you. But you found me used to look too. Now I'm writing this letter to you in need of your help. Let's write a vision, let's make it plain. Come on, clap with me. I'm shifting the driving me, up with the rising me. Said let's write a vision, we're gonna run. There's a higher calling on this life. Forward march to my destiny, only the best for me. Yeah, yeah. I'm on my way. I'm gonna walk into my destiny, yeah. Left, right, I won't let nothing stop me, no, no. I'm so glad you wrote me, dear. This is a sign of your maturity. I know I'm your future destiny, but you're the one that has to manifest me. It's time to have a conversation. Yes, heal all the disconnection. No more dying, only living. It's you and me like 2 or 3. So let's write a vision. Let's make it plain. I'm shifting the driving me, up with the rising me. Said let's write a vision. We're gonna run. There's a higher calling on this life. Forward march to my destiny. Only the best for me. To my greater. To my greater. To my greater. to my destiny. Only the best for me. Only the best for me. Oh, I feel a shaking in the spirit. I feel a pressing in the spirit. I feel a beating in the spirit. I'm on my way to greater. Here we go.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you gotta press your way to destiny and you gotta keep moving forward to your greater. Thank you so much, Miss Jessie, for being our special guest today. And thank you so much, Miss Denise Rodgers. She made everybody feel better. And if you didn't feel better by a massage, you know where to go. Go to a licensed massage therapist. Go to somebody that's certified. And the thing about it that we learned today is not just that she can touch your body and make you feel better and she knows the right spots, but she said something that's more important than anything. You gotta connect with your inner you. Whatever you do on the outside of you must connect with your inner you. So you can't fool anybody. Whatever's going on the inside, if you're emotionally imbalanced, if you're just got ailments, it's going to work its way on the out. So let's get better, America, from the inside out. I am your sweet Danny J, wishing you a sweet day.